Business owners in the neighborhood and many others throughout the entire community consider it to be an eyesore, and it's a health risk too. It's the tent city on Pandora Avenue in Victoria that pops up each evening and is home to as many as 60 people per night. For more than 14 hours, they have no access to a toilet or clean water. And while the provincial health officer would like to see better hygiene for the homeless campers, he's more concerned about a permanent shelter for the city's most vulnerable. A News reporter Mary Beth Burton has the story.
It's a morning ritual. The homeless tear down their tarps, tents, and roll up their sleeping bags on Pandora Avenue in front of our place. From 7 p.m. until 7 a.m., outdoor camping is permitted in the city following a BC Court of Appeals ruling last December. These living conditions, however, can be a health risk.
If you have to go to the lavatory in a bush or in a doorway and then you wash your hands and you can't wash your hands afterwards, you're presumably carrying the risk of fecal oral transmission. And if you then prepare food for a number of other people, there's a possibility that you'll give somebody else a diarrheal disease.
Poor hygiene can also breed infections and other medical conditions. And while the provincial health officer has been quoted in other media outlets promoting outdoor toileting facilities, he says that's not his suggestion.
That would then institutionalize the idea of a sort of tented community. And I don't think that that is what the city wants, and I don't think it's what I would recommend.
What Kendall wants is all governments to work together so that outdoor camping is no longer necessary.
Over time, or as quickly as possible, a range of sort of supportive housing or hostel beds or even wet hostels that people can go to where they can drink alcohol if that's their choice.
My cry is for housing. My cry is for housing.
Reverend Al Tissick shares the vision of housing for all. Tissick's Our Place feeds 1,500 homeless and working poor people daily, Monday to Friday.
We as a community put $15 million into that building. We built it to be open 24 hours a day, and yet we close the door at 5 o'clock. Give me a break. You know, if we can't house them, let's provide some facility where they can go to the bathroom and have a shower.
Instead of having outdoor toilets and water facilities for the people who are camping here on Pandora, Our Place would like to see extended hours. Inside the building, there are 20 shower stalls for women, 20 shower stalls for men. Tissick says another $1 million a year from the province would mean Our Place would be open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. But the chronically underfunded facility is already in a pinch. The popular breakfast program costs $20,000 a month. Tissick is pulling from financial reserves now to keep people fed through the end of October.
In hopes that the province will come through with the cold wet weather strategy at the beginning of November and keep it open.
The province offered one-time only funding to Our Place this year for early morning hours. The province adds there are roughly 30 unused shelter beds in Victoria nightly, and that living on Pandora is often a choice for most of the campers. In Victoria, Mary Beth Burton, A News.